January 26th. Is this the day Social Security is sending out higher and extra benefits, including retirement, disability, SSDI, and survivors' beneficiaries? This is a very important topic, which is exactly what we need to cover right here in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and so I can keep you updated each and every day with all of the latest updates, as information is changing very rapidly right now, and so I can keep you posted with very important information, just like what we're going to cover right here in this video. So thanks again for joining me. Make sure to subscribe right down below, as it's totally free to do so, and stay tuned, as my wife Corey will be back here in just a couple minutes with the new updated list of shoutouts for those names that are pulled right out of this community. So stay tuned for that, and the list is changing in every single video. All right, let's get right into this. So this is something that I've seen popping up very often down in the comments section, and I need to address it here in this video. I've seen a number of different comments written in a variety of different ways, but essentially pointing out January 26th and a variety of other dates, and I've seen many questions about this as well. I've also seen a number of people reaching out saying, hey, I called Social Security about this, and I had a conversation with an agent. So we've certainly got to talk about this a little bit more closely here, because I know that there's a lot of you in this community wondering if and when we're going to be getting higher or even extra benefits as fixed income beneficiaries, and even more like, when are we going to receive some kind of relief in the form of maybe a $200 raise, which again, I just talked about that the other day. Go back and check out that video if you haven't seen it yet, and I give you my honest opinion on where we currently stand with that as well. Not only that, I do recognize that a lot of you in this community are receiving a very small fixed income benefit, maybe $600, $800, maybe $900. It's very difficult to live on that these days as prices continue to rise. This is no surprise to anybody. We all recognize this. We're all living through it right here, right now. So it's no surprise at all. However, this is something we need to talk about in this video. So I think the best way to approach this is, let's quickly break this down into little questions that we can answer one by one through here, rather than breaking this down as one big bulk question. So number one, are there benefits that are going out on January 26th? Yes, benefits will be going out on January 26th from Social Security. Next, will there be higher benefits on January 26th? Yes, again, higher benefits will be going out on January 26th. Next, will extra benefits be going out on January 26th? No, not from what I know about anyway. So with my research and everything that I've looked into, no, I don't see any record of extra benefits going out on January 26th, unless we determine them as the higher benefit, unless we're calling those extra benefits. But I don't think we should call those extra benefits. We could just say higher benefits, right? All right, so now that we've laid those questions out, let's break these down once again, one by one, and discuss what is actually going on here. And again, I know this is somewhat of a confusing topic, but realistically, it's not as confusing as it really comes out to be. We just need to understand the actual situation, what's going on here, how do all these benefits actually pertain to everybody that's receiving them, as in all the beneficiaries, where we currently stand, and where is all of this coming from. Not really sure where all this is coming from, but honestly, I've seen it so many times down in the comments section. Many people are reaching out, and a lot of people, like I said, I've seen it so many times. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen this comment from people saying, I called Social Security and I talked to an agent about this. So we want to make the record straight here with everything going on as it pertains to benefits in January of 2022, and more particularly, January 26th of 2022. So that's what we want to focus on right here. That is the date in focus, simply because this is the date that we've seen popping up, and I want to lay this out for you. All right, so now that we've broken this down into a couple more easily digestible questions, as in, will benefits be going out? Yes, we know that. Will benefits be higher on that day? Yes, in some instances, yeah, in fact, they will be higher. However, when it comes to those extra benefits, like I mentioned, no. I'm just going to go ahead and say no on that. Again, we could miscategorize it, or we could call it something other than it is, but let's just say no on extra benefits on that category for January 26th. All right, so here's what it comes down to. And again, I know some of you are going to say, oh, we know this, or, we didn't know that, or, whatever the response is going to be. But here's the deal. We got to cover this because there's so much focus on this that we need to focus on this and we need to lay out what is actually going on here. All right, so January 26th actually happens to be the fourth Wednesday of the month. Well, what happens on the fourth Wednesday of the month? So here's what's happening. For those individuals who have a birthday landing between the 21st of the month and the 31st of the month, historically, your benefits would be arriving on the fourth Wednesday of the month, which just so happens to be January 26th. So that's where this specific date is coming from. Now again, this is another question that I've seen down in the comments section multiple times here over the last few days and the last couple weeks, which is I already received my benefit maybe on the 1st of the month, maybe on the 3rd of the month, maybe sometime already previously throughout January. And I've seen many questions coming out saying, am I going to get another benefit on January 26th? So the simple answer to that would be no. If you've already received your benefit this month in January, you're not going to get another one on January 26th. This is for those individuals who have that birthday landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month. And again, there's some exceptions to the rule. Some people do receive their benefits maybe on the 1st, maybe on the 3rd of the month. But again, for the vast majority of people, for their birthdays that land between those dates that I just gave, the 21st and the 31st, generally their benefits will land into their accounts or be distributed on the fourth Wednesday of the month, which just happens to be the 26th of the month here in January 2022. So that's where this date is actually coming from. But wait, what about the higher benefits and what about the benefits going out? All right, so that's what we're talking about here, is on that day, yes, benefits will be going out for those individuals who previously and typically receive their benefits on the fourth Wednesday of the month. However, what about the higher benefits? Well, yes, benefits will be higher, taking into consideration the cost of living adjustment that was announced back in October of 2021. So technically, yes, benefits will be going out on January 26th, and technically those benefits will be higher because this is the first benefit of 2021 for those beneficiaries. All right, so now I've seen some other questions coming out saying, is my benefit date going to be changing? Generally, no. For the most part, no. For the vast majority of people, no. However, as I mentioned previously in other videos, if your benefit has been arriving on, say, the second Wednesday of the month, the third Wednesday of the month, the fourth Wednesday of the month, the third of the month, whenever it happens to be arriving, that's generally when you're going to be receiving your benefit going forward, unless your situation has changed. Again, for the vast majority of the people out there, your benefit will continue to arrive on the same date in which it always has arrived. However, maybe in some very isolated incidents, and again, you would probably know about this if you are one of these people, but maybe your benefit will be arriving on a different date, maybe because of a change to your situation. And again, you would know who you are because the dates are probably going to be changed a little bit. And again, this amount of people, as in this is going to be affecting, would be so incredibly minimal, but yet you would know that if it was you, right? So if your situation changed, you probably had a conversation with Social Security, and maybe they would be aware of this. But again, if your payment date is changing, you probably know about that. But if you've been receiving your benefits historically on, say, the second Wednesday, the third Wednesday, the fourth Wednesday, or maybe the first or the third of the month, that's when you'll likely continue receiving your benefits. There should be no change for the vast majority of people, right? So again, I wanted to reiterate this and I wanted to go through this in detail about this because I've seen it come up so many times and I'm not sure where this information is coming from. I'm not sure where the confusion is coming from, but I want to lay this out for you and let you know that yes, in fact, benefits will be going out on January 26th for some people. But if you already received your benefit this year so far, then unfortunately, no, an extra benefit would not be coming that day. I know it's discouraging, but this is just the fact of the matter, and I wanted to lay it all out for you in this video right here. So again, I wanted to make it short, I wanted to make it straight to the point, and I wanted to come back and let you know what is going on with this date, and hopefully this clarifies it for those of you down in the comments section that have been wondering about this, if there's going to be benefits going out, if it's going to be a higher benefit, if there's going to be extra benefits, and what all the confusion is about January 26th. So again, it's just just another average day, just another day where benefits will be going out just like the last few Wednesdays, just like the first of the month, just like the third of the month, and any other day throughout the month where anybody may have received their benefits. So I hope this clarifies it a little bit further. So with that being said, let's bring Corey in so she can bring that new updated list of shoutouts for those names that are pulled right out of the fan club. Again, if you're interested in checking that out, there's a link down below in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comments section, there's a link there that I'll pin for you if you're interested in checking it out. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos going forward, as things are changing very rapidly right now, and I'm here for you with all the latest details every single day to walk you through everything that is going on right here, right now, during this very confusing and difficult time. Please remember, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I'm here to bring you the latest information and to walk you through these very important topics, as well as clarify anything that may be confusing or difficult to understand or misinformation that's out there floating around, anything like that. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. So again, subscribe down below, share this video with your friends, family, social media, and make sure to go back and check out any of the other over 2,000 videos right here on the channel. There's just a lot of really good stuff out there going around right now. So with that being said, let's bring Corey in. She can wrap this up with that list of shoutouts for those names out of the fan club. So Corey, take it away, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. Corey, it's all you. I'll see you soon.
Today, we are shouting out Kimberly Gonzalez, Ashley Stone, Sandy Whitley, Roxanne Ritchie, Sandy Wheeler, Tanya Richardson, and Michael Travels. Thank you for being in the fan club.